Hello and welcome to HiCAD ShortClip. In this video I will show you the new dialog and the new user interface for creating solid primitives. Let us open the function solid primitives first. We see that the dialog has new icons, and if we enable the functions hollow or segment, the icons react to the setting. If we click on a solid primitive icon, for example the cone, we also see that the according entry fields are described in more detail. Also, via a right mouse click, the fitting point can be changed. This is the point placed above the solid primitives in particular. For instance, we could select a quad point, the center of the top surface or bottom surface. However, the origin of the coordinate system can also be set as a fitting point, and we will do this now. If the checkbox Apply Immediately is disabled, only the parameters of the solid primitives are subject to change, and this is new in SP2. The part can be taken over if you click the middle mouse button, which means that you do not have to open the dialog window again. And after that, further solid primitives can be inserted without opening the function again, or this function can be closed by clicking on the set middle mouse button again. In our example, we would only insert a standard processing. And here we see that the pictures for the standard processing and other catalogs have been enhanced and unitized in SP2. Now we will insert the standard processing. For all those who haven't seen yet, HiCAD 2018 offers the option to display standard processing with textures, as it is the case with threads. Of course, there's also the option to switch to the transparent presentation. Let us create a subtraction. I would project the edge in the sketch, and I would also apply an offset with 3 millimeters. Now let us have a look at further options. For example, we can show or hide HCM constraints. Here I select everything, which means that no HCM constraints are shown. And then I select everything once again, and all the information becomes apparent. The positional constraints plus the dimensional constraints included. Maybe I want to display the dimensional constraints only, or maybe neither of them. And what I also want to explain is that there's a new dialog for moving sketch elements in a sketch. If you open it for the first time, it maybe seems complicated. Yet the opposite is the case, because with the new user guidance, which by the way contains many new features, the movement is far more convenient to apply. Now I pick the sketch elements which I want to move, and as we can see, two elements are marked. Now we could pick further elements or also deselect them by clicking on them again, and in order to select the direction, we do not necessarily have to open the dialog window, but clicking on the middle mouse button switches automatically to the select direction option when completing the line selection. Then we are able to determine the points to start the transformation by clicking on the middle mouse button again. And if I click once again on it, then I close the function. Once again, this means that we do not have to open the dialog window in order to switch. I simply select the elements which I want to move by clicking on the middle mouse button. Then I select the direction, choose the first point and the second point, and the middle mouse button applies the settings. And clicking on it again closes the function, which is way more convenient. So we create the subtraction, and now we will have a look at another new feature. It concerns the shim rings and retaining rings, which have been in one catalog so far. But as of SP2, the shim rings are listed in one catalog separately, where, for example, the shaft diameter is available. It automatically resizes itself, and the shim ring then is applied to the according position. Finally, I would like to show one more option. I would hide this now, choose the hidden line representation, and I'd like to create a DXF file. Previously, this function was only accessible via the sheet metal function, also for non-sheet metal, so to say. However, now this function is also available in Save As. With this, I could export the contour as DXF file. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye!